Well, Sunday afternoon, G League basketball, the starting lineup for the Rip City Remix, trying to split this two-game series in Mexico City. The Capitanes 132-124 victorious last night. Now 2-1 in the G League regular season, dropping the Remix 2-2-3. Chris Sylvester, our entire crew, it is great to have you along for the ride this afternoon. Robert Hussey, Omar Bermudez, a couple of the officials that will be calling this game as the afternoon rolls along. Mexico City continuing a 7-game homestand to open the regular season before 5 straight on the road for Rip City. This is the finale of a road trip. They will open up a 4-game homestand next Sunday. Rowan Miranda gets the starting nod, does not win the opening possession, and George Condit picks up where he left off last night at 23 points and 15 rebounds and lights the lamp just a few seconds into this one. Mexico City led by Iverson Molinar last night at 22 points in 25 minutes. Rowan Miranda missed it. Malik Lewis there to clean it up. Lewis a perfect 9 for 9 from the field, 3 for 3 from distance, at 21 points last night, and one of the rookie's better showings as a professional. Romeo Weems from the corner, and Thompson has it, draws a foul. So the first foul comes with 11-11 on the opening quarter clock. Romeo Weems trying to follow up his shot, bumping into Ethan Thompson. Mexico City last night, the Capitanes 58% from the field, 11 of 30 from distance. They were +6 on the glass. Justin Wright Foreman on a mid-range pull-up. There's Ashton Higgins. Romeo Weems on a bounce pass, and a reach-in foul on Mexico City. Jerry Foster draws the foul, the 27-year-old from Houston. 26 minutes last night, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Rip City, 44% from the field last night. They hit 23s in 49 attempts. 54% of their field goal attempts last night were from distance, and it's got the same tune in the opening minutes here. It leads to a run out for Ethan Thompson. Long shots, long rebounds, and the Capitanes have scored 4 straight after Rip City struck first. Higgins saves it. Given space. And the elbow jump shot short, poked out by Thompson. Well, there's Condit again on the offensive glass. He had a double-double before halftime last night. Wound up with 15 rebounds in the game. Now averaging a double-double here in the regular season. Shot clock corrected to 14 seconds. Higgins walled off in the corner. Weems recovers. Here's Antoine Davis. 28 points, 6 made threes in 17 attempts last night. A driving layup bounces in for Justin Wright Foreman. The 26-year-old from Laurelton, New York, 53rd overall pick in the NBA draft back in 2019. Connects on his second attempt. His first points this afternoon. Condit backing in Rowan Miranda and scores off the window. He's got the first 4 for Rip City. George Condit, better than 60% from the field this season. He has been a matchup nightmare on the inside for smaller teams like this Capitanes bunch. get a reach-in foul on Rip City, second on the remix here in the opening quarter. Jim Morin is the first-year head coach. Played professionally for a decade in Spain after playing his college basketball at William and Mary. Previously an assistant with the Portland Trailblazers, most recently the Detroit Pistons, now back in the Blazers system. The inaugural season here for the remix as Thompson misfires on a free throw line jump shot. And a blocking foul coming the other way. Antoine Davis runs into Justin Wright Foreman, who was convinced that he had his feet set. And look at the replay. Davis slight lower of the shoulder, and Justin Wright Foreman no interest in getting help up. He wanted Ramon Diaz to challenge it, and it's the opening stages of the opening quarter. Most coaches don't like to use the challenge this early. Hard to blame Ramon Diaz for keeping his challenges in his back pocket. Davis underneath Condit with another bucket. He's got all 6 for the remix. We've got a tie game. Rowan Miranda weaves his way and missed it. Off the right side of the glass, Condit provided the defense. Antoine Davis, he's missed his first 2 attempts. A pull-up for Iverson Molinar. 24-year-old second-year pro out of Mississippi State, acquired from the Wisconsin Herd last month after Trey Burke suffered a season-ending injury. Davis will try again. This time he's on target. Antoine Davis. 17 three-point attempts last night. Already 3 in this opening quarter. And third time the charm from distance for the rookie. Molinar kicks. Justin Wright Foreman hits his first 3 of the regular season. Missed his first 10 attempts, including all 7 last night. Capitanes respond, and the layup missed by Higgins on the other end. Ethan Thompson, corner pop. It wiggles out. Here comes Foster, and he's there for the loose change and the follow. So 11's on the board. A delay of game warning has been called on Ashton Higgins of Rip City. We've got our microphones very close to the action this afternoon, with Jim Morin not happy about a couple of no calls. Well, 11's on the board inside of 7 minutes, opening quarter. Iverson Molinar with space at the free throw line. Too strong. Rowan Miranda tried to slam it back, and he's fouled by Condit. Both sides asking for their respective head coaches to trigger up the challenges early. And we've got our first timeout. 6:44, first quarter. 11-11. An early foul on George Condit, sending Rowan Miranda to the free throw stripe out of our first timeout. Miranda only played 6 minutes last night, but Ramon Diaz, thinking his size could bother Condit, putting him in the starting 5 this afternoon. Alex Reese, Caden Rice, Kevion Nolan have checked in off the remix bench. Miranda 75% at the free throw stripe, and connects on the foul shot. 2-point lead for the home team. Straightaway three, wide right. Here comes Justin Wright Foreman. Into the body of Antoine Davis. Count it, and a foul. Iverson Molinar with a chance at a three-point play. Right over the outstretched arm of the rookie. Took the lower body contact, and Molinar with the field goal plus the foul as João Pereira checks in for the first time. And Molinar has 5 early points. Now 8 for 9 at the free throw stripe here in the regular season. And a reach-in foul on Molinar, coming back the other way on Antoine Davis. Nate Pierre-Louis is in off the Capitane's bench. Corner tray, and that misses everything. Caden Rice with the misfire, and Pierre-Louis coming back this way as it deflected out. Halfway through the opening quarter, the Capitanes have a 5-point lead at home. Iverson Molinar, Pierre-Louis makes the extra pass. Malik Lewis is still scorching. Hit all 3 of his trays last night. A perfect 9 for 9 from the field. And he's hit his first 2 shots this afternoon. 8-point lead for Mexico City. Nolan down the lane. And it's deflected out by Pierre-Louis and João Pereira in the vicinity. Alexei Borges is in off the Capitane's bench. Alex Reese, who had a big game from the perimeter with some early paint points this afternoon. 6 threes last night. Gets the hook shot to fall in the opening quarter here. Thompson. Here's Borges. Thompson for 3. Foster couldn't catch the entry pass cleanly, deflected out by Mexico City. Partially blocked by Lewis, who got a piece of the attempt from Reese. The straightaway 3 doesn't fall. Nolan grabs another effort. And Nolan recovers the loose ball once more. Alex Reese on the offensive glass. It stays on this end. And Reese hits the turnaround hook shot once more. Borges with the feed to Pereira. And he's fouled by Alex Reese. So João Pereira will head to the free throw stripe. 3 of 4 at the foul line to open this regular season. Just the 4th regular season game for Mexico City. They'll play 3 games next week, and all 3 of them are here. It starts on Wednesday with the Grand Rapids Gold, followed by home games against the Wisconsin Herd on Friday and Saturday. Philip Wheeler is in off the bench, pitched in 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals last night. And Pereira knocks down the free throw. Kevion Nolan lets it fly. Off the heel, Pereira had the rebound. Thompson recovers. Up ahead to Nate Pierre-Louis. Pereira tried to follow it up, draws another foul. Boy, we've seen him produce some posters through the first couple of months of G League action, and he thought about it. Couldn't get it to go over the bigger Alex Reese. Draws another foul and headed right back to the free throw line. Justin Wright Foreman, after a brief rest, is back in the game. This time Pereira misses the free throw. Nolan hands. Foster. It rolls off. Another offensive rebound. Condit kicks it out. Nolan. It's a straightaway three, and it's missed. Borges lobs it in, and an offensive foul on Joao Pereira. Pushed off before he received the entry pass. So the Capitanes have hit a lull here where they've gone a few minutes without a make from the field. The fatigue always sets in on the second night of a back-to-back. Shorter turnaround here with the Capitanes having a 4 o'clock local time start in Mexico City. Saw Kenny Farid there on the bench. Not seen him yet in this opening quarter. Kenny, on the second night of a back-to-back last week against Texas, was held scoreless, and you wonder if that's part of the philosophy, easing him back in after he missed the Showcase Cup, recovering from a leg injury. Ashton Higgins is fouled. 2:59 on the first quarter clock. Mexico City seeking back-to-back wins at home. They've got a 6-point lead in the opening quarter over the Rip City Remix. Ashton Higgins at the free throw line out of the timeout. 16 points, 6 assists in yesterday's game. Next at the free throw stripe to pull the Remix within 4. A corner three for Justin Wright Foreman, and this one bangs off the back iron. Rebounded by Rip City. Underneath, an easy 2 for the Remix, and that's Caden Rice. 11 points in 30 minutes in his Rip City debut last night. Hit 3 trays in the second half. Alexei Borges turns it over, an offensive foul. Racing down the lane, Nate Pierre-Louis with the rejection from behind on Ashton Higgins. A nice chase down block for the third-year pro out of Temple. Luke Martinez is up off the bench for the first time in this opening quarter for Mexico City. Inbound, Foster. He nails the corner tray. And Rip City jumps in front 22-21. Justin Wright Foreman with a seam. Off the window, it bounces in. Able to sneak around George Condit, the rim protector for Rip City. 7 first quarter points for Wright Foreman. Hagen swings it up top. Entry pass to Condit, and he's held and fouled in the low post. Bonus time, and George Condit will be placed at the free throw line. It will be a team effort to try and contain Condit. And the first 6 points of this opening quarter has not scored since. Remix 24-23 over Mexico City. Pass deflected and stolen. Higgins comes up with it. Higgins going coast to coast. Blocked by Pereira. Loose ball. Davis fires. Misses from the corner. Martinez. Philip Wheeler from long range. And a delay of game now on Mexico City with a minute left to play in the quarter. Higgins across the lane, and Condit stuffs it through. A 10-point opening quarter for George Condit. 26 is on the board. Borges from straight away. It's good. Alexei Borges with his first points from deep. 10 points, 8 assists in 29 minutes last night. Higgins right by Martinez, hangs and hits off the glass. Shot clock retired. Mexico City can hold for the final attempt of the opening 12. Borges watched by Davis. On a pick and roll, Pereira blocking foul called. A foul on Jerry Foster, who was still on the way over when Pereira came crashing into him. Already the third free throw attempt of this opening quarter for João Pereira. That is how the opening quarter comes to an end. Mexico City 31-28 over the Rip City Remix. Mexico City, the host Capitanes, trying to make it back-to-back wins over the Rip City Remix. Kenneth Fareed didn't play at all in that first quarter, on the floor to start the second. Alexei Borges, teardrop, and Kenny is whistled for a foul. pushed off on Alex Reese going after the offensive rebound. Farid picks up a quick one at 6 points, 9 rebounds in 22 minutes. The 34-year-old first-round pick out of Morehead State back in 2011. Spent 9 seasons in the NBA with the Nuggets, Nets, and Rockets, most recently with Houston back in the 2018-2019 campaign. Reese from way outside misses. Justin Wright Foreman. On a bounce inside, Philip Wheeler finishes at the cup. A couple of guys that were acquired last month. Much different looking Mexico City roster than the Capitanes had at the beginning of the Showcase Cup. Juan Toscano Anderson, now at the Sacramento Kings. Michael Carter Williams pursuing other opportunities. Trey Burke, unfortunately, a season-ending injury in early December. Those were 3 guys they thought they'd have potentially for the bulk of the season. New faces have done a nice job to rally here for Mexico City. Philip Wheeler underneath, powers it up, had it deflected. Kenny Farid with a putback. First points for the Manimal off the bench. 4-point lead for the Capitanes. Davis skips it. Reese fouled by Farid. So 2 quick fouls on Kenneth Farid as he knocks down the second-year pro out of Alabama, Alex Reese. Free throw pops out. Martinez from way outside. It's good. Luke Martinez from distance. 2 for 7 from deep in his Capitanes debut last night. Justin Wright Foreman nails the long 2. Foster with a step, and he's fouled. Jerry Foster, the former SMU Mustang, heading to the free throw line. Justin Wright Foreman can't connect from distance. Last touched by Martinez, who's convinced that Rip City had touched the loose ball last. No argument as Caden Rice pulls the trigger. It spins around the cylinder, pops out, and an over-the-back foul on Mexico City, trying to go over the back of Romeo Weems. Loose ball, Farid fighting for it, kicked around. Condit gets tripped up and fouled. In Mexico City, in all sorts of foul trouble. Kenneth Farid picks up 3 quick ones in the first 3 minutes of the second quarter. Borges, short. Keep Farid in the game with those 3 fouls. Davis lets it fly and puts Rip City in front. Ramon Diaz wants to talk things over. Antoine Davis, his second tray of this opening half. Mexico City enduring a tough stretch to start this second quarter. Molinar with a kick. Ethan Thompson from distance. Another miss. Here comes Antoine Davis. Kenny Farid chases him down and blocks the shot. Wheeler whips it. Pierre-Louis backpedals out. Philip Wheeler from the corner. Sensing some tired legs from Mexico City on the second night of a back-to-back. A lot of these shots from distance have come up short. The night after the Capitanes shot 58%, put up 132 points, and Weems, out of control, turns it over. All that being said, it's just a 1-point deficit. As the Capitanes try and rally, you see 2 points with the 3 fouls on Farid early. Technical foul on the Remix bench. They've been unhappy since early in this game. We'll put Thompson at the stripe, and he ties it. .41's on the board, 7:30 left, opening half. Pierre-Louis through some contact, and he's fouled. Pierre-Louis sandwiched between a pair of defenders. Here comes Pierre-Louis, head of steam, couldn't finish this one, but he's fouled again. Nifty behind the back pounce on the other end, but Farid with his second rejection. Free throw settles in this time for Nate Pierre-Louis, and he's got the deflection as he continues to hound on defense. Foster has checked back in for the remix. Foster tees it up. And Thompson has the flat-footed rebound for the Capitanes. 6:40. Molinar, elbow, splash. Iverson Molinar, a mid-range maestro. Acquired from the Herd last month, fitting right in with 7 first-quarter points in this game. 3 ball en route and off the right side of the iron, rebounded by Kenny Faried. Faried lets it fly. Short. And a run-out bucket for Condit, who's had a big weekend here in Mexico City. Faried at the free throw line. Pierre-Louis attacks. Lewis picked up by Rice. Has to turn and hoist. Finally a Lewis miss. .5:30 first half. Capitanes by 2 and a foul away from the basketball on Ethan Thompson, holding Kevion Nolan. Rowan Miranda, who started, is back on the floor replacing Kenneth Faried. Kenny went the first 6.5 minutes of this second quarter and was able to avoid picking up that 4th foul. Kevion Nolan, a free throw line connection to put 45s on each side. Thompson works downhill. Miranda tries the jump shot, wide right. Caden Rice sees the seas part ways and thunders it through. In his second game with the remix, a ferocious finish at the rim to put Rip City up 2. Molinar coming back the other way, hangs, this time misses the jump shot as Reese grabs it. Loose ball takes a friendly carom and Foster muscles it in off the glass. So Rip City not falling in love with the three-point ball as much. Having more success inside the arc in this first half, and they've got a 4-point lead. Molinar skips it. Miranda tried to stuff it. Rejected by Reese. Misses the dunk. And the loose ball ricochets out to Nolan. 3 balls short. Reese peels back and missed everything from distance. Here comes Thompson with a pep in his step and a lost handle. A sloppy second quarter, to say the least. Foster counted and a foul. Took advantage of the youngster Malik Lewis, who was recoiling on transition defense. Jerry Foster a chance to reach double figures here. He does. 52-45. The Remix have their largest opening half lead. Mexico City trying to find some energy here down the stretch in what's been a lackluster second quarter. Molinar bouncing around underneath, pitches to Thompson, And it pops out. Lewis on the offensive glass. Second putback rolls through. Malik Lewis with the patience underneath to stay with it. And that'll scratch the Capitanes right where they itch. 7 first half points for Malik Lewis. 5-point lead for Rip City. Higgins around the screen, gets cut off quickly by Lewis. Reese has it picked off by Molinar. A 4-on-2. Thompson fires. Joao Pereira, the stick back stuff. And a timeout taken by Rip City. Joao jumping out the arena per usual. More second chance points for the Capitán. Well, the Capitanes with 4 straight to force a Rip City timeout. The Remix have a 3-point lead. Final 2:50 of this opening half from Mexico City. Ashton Higgins dishes to Antoine Davis, and he nails the off-balanced long 2. The front of the sneaker on the 3-point line, and Davis has hit 2 threes in this first half after a team-high 28 points last night. Borges, an open 3, and he cashes in. Second triple for Alexei Borges. That brings the Capitanes within 2. Higgins watched by Borges. Now Pereira picks him up. Davis jabs, lets it go, and deadens off the side of the rim. Pereira able to tightrope the baseline and keep it in. Molinar kicks. Lewis attacks. Borges for the lead. Wide left. Reese rejected by Pereira. Molinar tried to dunk it and gets fouled from behind by Romeo Weems. Iverson Molinar had tomahawk intentions. And Weems holding that left leg. We saw that dust up after the teams were headed back to their respective benches, and a double technical was assessed. Iverson Molinar misfires on the free throw off the Romeo Weems foul. Weems helped back to the bench, was holding his left hamstring, left leg area after the collision. Ashton Higgins finds Alex Reese. He was part of that little back and forth between Molinar, and right now he's got the last laugh with a corner 3 to put the Remix up 5. 57-52. Inside of a minute left in this second quarter. Borges feeds underneath, but Pereira turns and misses. Mexico City trying to survive a second quarter where points and stops have not come easy. And there's 2 more for George Condit. Rather Alex Reese. 2 guys that similar hairstyle, similar height. I mean, look at them. Both got facial hair. 10 seconds separate the big clock and the small clock. Pereira eyes a 3. Short. Grabs the loose ball. Corkscrews down the hill and missed it against Reese. 5 seconds left. Higgins absorbs the contact, fouled by Borges with 2.8. So here is Ashton Higgins. Misses the free throw. Lewis Watch as it bounce out, and that is how the opening half comes to an end. The Remix put together a strong second quarter. Rip City out in front of Mexico City 59-52 at the break. Oh, getting ready for the start of the second half. Rip City trying to avenge last night's 8-point loss. They've got a 7-point lead coming out of halftime. Really tightened up on defense in the second quarter to build this advantage. Ethan Thompson with a good look from distance to start the third, and he misses off the heel. George Condit adds a rebound to his total. Foster, Higgins, Davis, Condit, and Rice, the five on the floor for Rip City to start this second half. Foster, a straightaway three, and Pereira, who's on the floor to start this second half for Mexico City, hauls in the miss. Justin Wright Foreman with 9 points to lead the Capitanes that first half. The first Mexico City player into double figures. He's got 11. A quick pull-up. Antoine Davis misfires as it horseshoes off the cylinder. Two made threes for Davis in the opening two quarters. Bounces off. Molinar saves it. Lewis across the floor. Thompson drives, kicks. Justin Wright Foreman fires a three. Yeah, it's good. Justin Wright Foreman's second tray. And just like that, Mexico City within two. Higgins fires, can't get it. Lewis unable to save it. Ramon Diaz upset. Felt like Lewis could have done a better job of hauling in the loose ball. Inbound comes up high. Condit drives and kicks. Foster an open look. Missed everything. Capitanes have a chance to tie or take the lead here. Molinar. Thompson. Teardrop. Tried to bank it home, but Eida grabs the second effort, and his putback rolls off. Higgins, quick hit ahead. Condit through traffic, off the glass, and in. He's got a game-high 16 points. Thompson along the end line spins, dishes, but Eida out of control, and a blocking foul whistled against Foster. So Joao Pereira, 4 free throw attempts, 3 makes at the foul line. An awkward landing for Pereira, who had all that body weight crash down on his left forearm. He's able to get to his feet rather quickly as he heads to the free throw line. Alex Reese is back in. Monday's G League schedule, it starts with Long Island hosting Maine, followed by Capital City at Westchester. Nightcap features Stockton and Wisconsin. Battle for SoCal as Ontario visits South Bay. The Clippers and Lakers. The late game tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern. NBAGleague.com will have you covered. Remix lead by 2. Davis on a bounce. Off of Reese, loose ball tapped over to Molinar. Thompson picked up by Higgins. Justin Wright Foreman. Past the rookie Antoine Davis, and the teardrop falls through. Justin Wright Foreman with 7 points in the opening minutes of this third quarter. Mexico City has pulled even. And a foul away from the basketball on Ethan Thompson as he sends George Condit to the hardwood. Caden Rice from distance. Malik Lewis plucks the rebound off the iron. 8:40 third quarter. Molinar on a bounce. Pareira, sledgehammer finish. Mexico City takes the lead. Timeout Rip City. A throwdown for Joao. He's got double figures. Capitanes by 2. Early third quarter. Joao Pareira with a right-hand hammer, putting Mexico City in front. The Capitanes trailed by 7 at the half. Now up 2, 63-61 with 8:30 left in the third quarter. Caden Rice off the front of the rim. Rebound ricochets to Rip City. And a missed dunk will lead to a run-out layup on the other end for Iverson Molinar. Not a missed dunk. It almost looked like Mexico City took that from inbounds and ran with it. Higgins misses. Late whistle, and Molinar's sneaker was out of bounds, and Higgins is grabbing his collarbone area. So the miss, but you see that left sneaker of Molinar tap on the baseline. Higgins. Upper back smashed into the camera sitting along the baseline there. Higgins turns the corner. This time he powers it up and through. Ashton Higgins with a tough finish to pull even at 65. Thompson kicks. Lewis raises. Condit rebounds. Are Alex Reese and George Condit trying to be twins? I mean, they both have seemingly the same exact uniform combination with the long white leg sleeve on each's left leg. I mean, come on. Remix up 2, 7-10 third quarter. Higgins requesting a screen. Condit sets it. Now they'll feed the big fella in the low post, and he's off the window and in for 2 more. So George Condit, the beat goes on for him. He's having another big night. A 20-piece on 8 of 9 from the field. Molinar inside, Pareira wraps it out. Thompson fires off the heel. Ethan Thompson, 4 trays in last night's game. Has not had the same perimeter success this afternoon. 69-65. Rip City. It's saved in right to Joao Pareira. A remix turnover. Justin Wright Foreman. No look feed. Thompson. Oh, it rolls off the front of the rim. Pareira tried to put it back. Rejected by Reese. Justin Wright Foreman watches it wiggle out. Some good looks. All misses. Caden Rice slashes. Reese from way outside off the heel. Here comes Molinar. Out to Justin Wright Foreman. That's a 3. Points much more at a premium this afternoon than they were last night. Capitanes back within 1 on their home floor. Justin Wright Foreman leading the Warriors with 20 points. He is on the bench. Not at this timeout. We'll see if Mexico City can take advantage without Rip City's best weapon these 2 games this weekend off the floor for the time being. Nolan across to Antoine Davis. And that's his 3rd tray. The NCAA scoring champion last season One of the best college basketball scorers ever. Only Pistol Pete Maravich with more all-time points in a college career. There's Faried on the offensive glass and has his pass deflected and stolen. Final 5 minutes of the third quarter. 4-point lead for the visitors from Portland. Nolan, and a reach in before the bounce pass. On the shot clock, Jerry Foster will inbound for Rip City. Nolan, watched by Faried, pulls the trigger, and a splash down from way outside. So Kevion Nolan, who was just added to the roster earlier this month with the long-range make. Molinar in the corner, 5 to shoot. He lets it go. Faried grabs the air ball. Left hand hook rolls home. A stick back for the Manimal. And it's 75-70. Reese tries, and he fills it up. Alex Reese with another long ball for Rip City. And just like that, they grow the lead back to 8. Kenny Faried, a tomahawk finish. That's 4 straight Capitanes points for Kenneth Faried. And a foul coming back the other way. Both Lewis and Faried in the area code as Alex Reese got whacked on the way up. Second foul on Lewis as Higgins checks back in. Alex Reese, signed by Rip City after he spent the preseason camp portion with Rio Grande Valley. Free throw short. Pierre Louis has it. Got a foul away from the basketball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Defensive 3-second violation will put Ethan Thompson at the line on what's been a tough night for him, but he does see one drop through, and we'll see if that can get him going. Saw the stat line, just 1 of 11 from the field after 23 points in last night's contest. Thompson, late in the clock, turns and missed it. Faried on the offensive glass, keeps it here. Kenny whips it out. Pierre Louis. Oh, the rainbow misses everything. Here comes Antoine Davis. And the floater bounces off, but he's fouled. Antoine Davis, 14 points. 3 of those 5 made field goals have come from distance. A 7-point lead for the Remix. Faried on the elbow. Up top, Borges around the high screen and hits the mid-range jump shot. First third quarter bucket for Alexei Borges. Big crowd here last night. Another big one trying to bring the home team back. And a foul on Nate Pierre-Louis up top. So Antoine Davis back at the free throw line. And it's good again. 4 straight Rip City points for Davis. Thompson finds Faried in the middle, and he's whacked by Condit. Caden Rice replaces Antoine Davis for Rip City. Kenny Faried 2 for 7 this season. Just his 4th game at the free throw stripe. On target. 82-77. Capitanes keeping pace. Condit into Foster for the 2-hand flush. Soared above Pierre-Louis to throw that one down. 3 ball is good. Alexei Borges hits his 3rd. Third foul on Malik Lewis, who admits wrongdoing as he shows his right hand to the scores table. That was the Foster dunk on the play prior as Luke Martinez returns for Mexico City. Foster 2 for 2 at the free throw line. There's a miss and a Kenny Faried rebound. 90 seconds left in the 3rd. 4-point lead for Rip City. Borges bounces. Thompson to the corner for Martinez. Borges around the Faried screen. Off the heel. Kenny on the offensive glass. Thompson for 3. The makes have just not come easy for Mexico City tonight. Caden Rice spin cycle. Count it! And 1 for Caden Rice. The continuation and the finish. And a chance at a 3-point play. There's the contact. 1 step, the scoop, the score, and 1. Rice, who played his college basketball at the Citadel in Georgetown, 24-year-old 6'7" guard from Columbia, South Carolina. Was acquired from the player pool after spending time with Westchester. And the Remix have gone back up 7. Fareed hands. This is Borges. Through the contact. Count it, and one on this end. Alexei Borges with the Mexico City response. The hoop and the harm as he gets by Kevion Nolan. Oh, Borges, who's come alive down the stretch of this third quarter, has cut the lead back to 4. Rip City a 2-for-1 chance. Higgins out of control down the lane and smothered by Fareed. Loose ball grabbed by Rip City. Condit misfires. Kenneth Fareed turning back the clock with 4 rejections this afternoon. 2 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Borges to Molinar into the paint. Off the back rim and through. Iverson Molinar scores. Final seconds of the third. Caden Rice from Cancun. Oh, baby! He puts it in. Now Borges did not release it in time. They say he didn't get it off. Caden Rice, low a back-to-back in the fourth. Mexico City trying to avoid the dreadful home split. Had a terrific comeback to knock off the Texas Legends in the regular season opener. Trailed by 28 points in that game, came back to win, and then fell by 1 in the second meeting with Texas. 8-point win last night for the Capitanes, but playing from behind as we start the fourth quarter in Mexico City. Condit catches off balance underneath, and he draws a foul. Or should we say George Condit's twin, Alex Reese. Foul on the floor. It will not be a free throw for Rip City. Another whistle and a foul on Alexei Borges, holding Kevion Nolan away from the basketball. Now a technical foul has been assessed to the Capitanes bench. Might have been a double technical assessed to one of the Mexico City assistants, now leaving the floor. So Antoine Davis, a technical free throw. And one more technical free throw for Davis. It was in fact a double technical. Victor Galvani, assistant coach, thrown out of the game. And Antoine Davis cashes in on the technical foul shots. 92-85. Rip City will have a chance to make it an even bigger possession. That jump shot is pure. And it's Davis with 2 more. It winds up being a 4-point possession for Antoine Davis. Just like that, Rip City up 9. Justin Wright Foreman in and out as Davis grabs it. Comes the other way for Rip City. Reese threw it away. So Rip City turns it over. Capitanes trailing by 9, 10:45 left in the fourth. Molinar, the high arcing teardrop. Farid down to the floor as he grabs the offensive rebound, and he draws a foul. You can see him holding that right knee area in some pain along the baseline. And crashing into Alex Reese. Joao Pereira is back in. Hope Kenny Farid's okay as he retreats back to the Capitanes bench. 9-point game. Justin Wright Foreman on the elbow lets it go. Caden Rice secures the defensive rebound. 94-85. Saved in. Caden Rice buries the three. He had some hot shooting in the second half yesterday. And he's done it again in this game. 12-point lead for the Remix. Capitanes need to go on a run soon. Thompson with a step, and he's fouled. So Ethan Thompson trying to figure some things out down the stretch in this game as Kevion Nolan checks back in. 1 for 13 from the field. And now 2 for 3 at the free throw line. Pereira had his hands on it but touched it last. The cold shooting has been a theme since that opening quarter for the Capitanes here on their home floor against Rip City. Here comes Pierre-Louis. And a blocking foul called on Kevion Nolan, who took the worst of the contact there. And Nate Pierre-Louis will try and get the Capitanes a little closer at the free throw line. Nate Pierre-Louis, who spent the last 2 seasons with the South Bay Lakers. And he misses at the free throw line. Goodness. Still a 12-point lead for Rip City here in Mexico. Rice, this time off the back iron. Justin Wright Foreman can't get it from the free throw line. Last touched by Pereira. Diego Bernard, who wasn't active yesterday and didn't play the first 3 quarters, is now in the game for Mexico City. Ramon Diaz trying to find something. A lot of time left. Can't afford for this deficit to grow. Can't afford for this scoreless drought to continue. The Mexico City Capitanes have not scored since the end of the third quarter. Kevion Nolan with a hand in his face buries the three. And it's a 15-point lead for Rip City. 185. Justin Wright Foreman and a defensive 3-second on George Condit. We'll put the Capitanes at the foul stripe for one, and Justin Wright Foreman selected to take the technical free throw. There's a point, the first of the quarter for the Capitanes. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Rip City up 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Here's a look at the next 5 games for Rip City, opening up a 4-game homestand a week from now as the OKC Blue come to town, and it's Capitanes basketball out of the timeout. Point lead, 8:10 left. Jerry Foster with a couple more for Rip City. Thompson recovers the loose ball. And a straight-on 3 hit by Justin Wright Foreman. Perhaps that can open up the floodgates late for Mexico City. Sidestep 3, Caden Rice doesn't get the friendly bounce. Pierre Louis and Condit get tied up, and the two separated by quite the difference in height will jump it up. Well, we know Nate Pierre Louis has some good hops. They'll need to be put to good use here. And Condit takes care of the jump ball. Antoine Davis picked up by Bernard and poked out with 2.7 on the shot clock. And Rice whistled for traveling, turns it over. Bernard is fouled on the floor by Alex Reese. Bernard can't connect on the free throw. That would have brought the deficit back to single digits. The urgency shifts to defense again for the Capitanes. Nolan, low post, Reese. Backing in Pereira. The left-hand hook misses everything. Justin Wright Foreman comes away with the loose ball. A pull-up three. And Reese is fouled by Malik Lewis. Point game, 5:55 to go. Condit, low post touch, too easy. Count it and one. Got the mismatch on the much smaller Justin Wright Foreman, and they have been exploiting those mismatches all weekends. Condit takes care of business at the free throw line. Justin Wright Foreman. Up top, here's Thompson. Down the lane, hangs. Ugh, can't buy one. Joao Pereira with a putback stuff. Pereira provides the defense. Condit spins to his right, off the window and in. He just keeps on feasting. 107-93, 5 minutes left. Pereira, another dunk for Joao. .0795 and an offensive foul on Higgins. So the Capitanes get it back. In need of stops and scores. Down 12. Justin Wright Foreman will just keep pulling it. This time he connects. Single-digit game, 107-98. 28 for Justin Wright Foreman. 5 trays. Didn't hit a single three-pointer the first 3 games of the regular season. Davis. Poked away, gets it back, fires, had it deflected, and of course it's Condit to clean it up and restore order for Rip City. Poked out by Higgins with 16 to shoot. There is no answers for George Condit, who's perhaps a little worn down. You see him grabbing that right ankle, and he's going to walk gingerly back to the bench. Alex Reese who looks a lot like him, plays a lot like him, take his place. Certainly hope George Condon's all right. He's had some special showings here south of the border this weekend. Thompson falling away, puts it in. Just his second made field goal. 109-100, 3.5 to play. Euro, layup, miss, foul. Put Ashton Hagans, who's a 90% free throw shooter, at the line. To get inside of 2 minutes, we'll go back to our traditional free throws. But for now, this will be one free throw worth 2 points. Free throw spins down. Hagan silences the crowd, puts the remix back up double figures. Molinar loses the handle. A steal for Alex Reese. Rip City in the driver's seat. Hagan's watched by Molinar. Hagan's into trouble. Foster misses the dunk, and he never hit the rim. It's a shot clock turnover. Molinar out. Borges and his three-point shooting back in. And you can see Pereira got a piece of it. Timeout, Rip City. The remix up 11 with 2:49 to play. Do the Capitanes have some late magic up their sleeves tonight in Mexico City? 11. 2.5 minutes to play after an 8-point win last night over the Rip City remix. On the wrong end of things with 2:50 left in this game. Ethan Thompson probing into the paint. Too strong. An afternoon to forget for Thompson, who leads Mexico City in scoring. Just hasn't had that shooter's touch this afternoon. 111-100. But Pereira gets his hand to the passing lane. Stumbling downhill. He's fouled on the floor. Well, Pereira hits the free throw. It's a single-digit game, but only 2 minutes remain here in Mexico City. Pereira underneath and fouled on the floor again. Joao misses the first. Inside of 2 minutes, these are each worth a point apiece. Pereira 75% at the free throw stripe on the season. And misses both. Mexico City could have really used those, and you can see the reaction from Ramon Diaz will tell you the same thing. Nolan out to Antoine Davis. 5 to shoot. 90 seconds left. Davis, dagger 3, missed it. Door still open, ever so slightly here for Mexico City. Justin Wright Foreman. 3 ball, short. Tapped back up. Borges grabs the loose ball. Justin Wright Foreman tries again. Short again. Davis secures the rebound. Inside of a minute. Rip City in the driver's seat. 5 to shoot. Caden Rice, long range. Rebounded by Pereira. Justin Wright Foreman from the corner. This one he hits. And it's a 2-possession game with 40 seconds left. Capitanes are going to foul Kevion Nolan in the backcourt. Kevion Nolan, the rookie out of Jacksonville, 24-year-old from Anniston, Alabama. 6.6 assists and 21 minutes off the bench yesterday. This his first game in double figures, and he misses the first free throw. That free throw rips the cords, makes it a 7-point game with 35 seconds left. And Ramon Diaz will take timeout to advance the basketball and try and get a little bit closer. Comes into Lewis. Up top, Thompson, straightaway 3. Alex Reese rebounds. And Antoine Davis is fouled with 24.6 left. Just too many missed shots, too many missed opportunities, it seems, for Mexico City this afternoon. And the Capitanes are looking square in the face at a 2-2 start to the regular season. Front ends have been fine. The back ends something to clean up, and they'll have one more back-to-back next Friday and Saturday when Wisconsin comes to town. Something they'd certainly like to clean up. Davis connects on the first free throw. Rip City, meanwhile, will move to 3-3. The idol for the next week before the blue from OKC comes to town. Antoine Davis Outstanding college score that is translated well to the G League. Both free throws good. 114, 105, 24.6 on the fourth quarter clock. Ramon Diaz will spend his penultimate. On Thursday at Salt Lake City, erased a 14-point fourth quarter deficit. And here in this game, able to pull away in the fourth quarter as Thompson lays it in. Count it and one for Ethan Thompson. So he'll have a chance to make this a two-possession game again if he can cash in from the free throw stripe. The issue is the clock. (114-108). They get it into Davis. We'll bounce it back to Reese, and he's fouled. Alex Reese, 2 free throws worth a point apiece with 19 seconds left. Hit both. 8-point game. Justin Wright Foreman. The hit ahead to Joao Pereira. Another dunk for him, but 6-point game, 13 seconds left, down to 11. Davis is fouled. Antoine Davis at the free throw line. Just adding to his point total here. Capitanes certainly disappointed they couldn't get it done. Felt like they had a good chance at a weekend sweep with a couple home games ultimately falling. And Antoine Davis with a 26-point Sunday afternoon pretty much puts this one out of reach for good with an 8-point game and just 11 seconds remaining. Feels academic at this point. Mexico City will still try and hope for a miracle here. Justin Wright Foreman. High lob. Lewis. Pass Thompson. And Antoine Davis will dribble out the remaining seconds. Rip City counters with a 118-110 victory. 8-point win for Mexico City last night. Rip City, an 8-point victory here this afternoon in Mexico City Arena. That's all we have for you on NBAGleague.com. Join us on Wednesday. The Capitanes